Tantor Audio presents The Riddle of the Labyrinth, The Quest to Crack an Ancient Code, by Margalit Fox, narrated by Pam Ward. Publisher's note: figures from this audiobook appear in a printable PDF, which has been included on the first audio and MP3 CD. If you downloaded this audiobook in a digital format, please visit our website at www.tantor.com and type Riddle of the Labyrinth into the search box. Follow the link to the book's page, then click on PDF Extra 1. When prompted, enter the access code TABLETS to access the bonus material. Epigraph. The mental features discoursed of as the analytical are in themselves but little susceptible of analysis. We appreciate them only in their effects. We know of them, among other things, that they are always to their possessor, when inordinately possessed, a source of the liveliest enjoyment. As the strong man exults in his physical ability, delighting in such exercises as call his muscles into action, so glories the analyst in that moral activity which disentangles. He is fond of enigmas, of conundrums, of hieroglyphics, exhibiting in his solutions of each a degree of acumen which appears to the ordinary apprehension preternatural. His results, brought about by the very soul and essence of method, have, in truth, the whole air of intuition. Edgar Allan Poe, The Murders in the Rue Morgue, 1841. Introduction. This is the true story of one of the most mesmerizing riddles in Western history, and, in particular, of the unsung American woman who would very likely have solved it had she only lived a little longer. It is the account of the half-century-long attempt to decipher an unknown script from the Aegean Bronze Age, whose bare-bones name, Linear B, belies both its bewitching beauty and its inexorable pull. I first encountered the tale of Linear B more than 30 years ago, as a moony adolescent, and it has lost none of its mystery or narrative power since. At its center was a set of tablets, buried for almost 3,000 years, and first unearthed only at the dawn of the 20th century. Dating from the 2nd millennium B.C., the tablets were inscribed with a set of prehistoric symbols like no writing ever seen. Despite the efforts of investigators around the globe, no one could discover what language they recorded, much less what the curious inscriptions said. The decipherment of Linear B came to be considered one of the most formidable puzzles of all time, and for 5 decades some of the world's most distinguished scholars attempted without success to crack the code. Then, in 1952, the tablets were deciphered seemingly in a single stroke, not by a scholar, but by an impassioned amateur, an English architect named Michael Ventris. Young, dashing, and brilliant, Ventris had a long obsession with the tablets, a prodigy's gift for languages, and, as I would later learn, a sorrowful history. His life to my teenage self was the stuff of high romance. Still more romantic was the fact that his great triumph culminated in tragedy. In 1956, just 4 years after solving the riddle, Ventris died at the age of 34, under circumstances that remain the subject of speculation even now. But as captivating as it was, the story I knew, the only story anyone knew, was incomplete. A major actor in the drama was missing, an American woman named Alice Elizabeth Kober. Working quietly and meticulously from her home in Brooklyn, Kober was, by the mid-20th century, the world's leading expert on Linear B. Though largely forgotten today, she came within a hair's breadth of deciphering the script before her own untimely death in 1950. Alice Kober's story is presented here in full for the first time. As her published papers and private correspondence make plain, it was she who built the foundation on which Ventris's successful decipherment stood. And it is clear that without her work, Linear B would never have been deciphered when it was, if at all. In recent years, Kober's role in the decipherment has been likened to that of Rosalind Franklin, the English scientist now considered the unsung heroine of one of the...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?